Hello friends, in this video we are going to see about the questions that are asked in NEET 2020 from NCERT textbook, and also there is a proof that the questions are asked from the NCERT text lines in this video. Now this question is from NCERT physics textbook part 2 class 11. The phase difference between displacement and acceleration of a particle in a simple harmonic motion is pi radian. I'll show you the proof. So in this NCERT text line, page number 349, we can see that with respect to displacement plot, velocity plot has a phase difference of pi by 2 and acceleration plot has a phase difference of pi. So with respect to displacement plot, acceleration plot has a phase difference of pi. And that's the question. It's a direct NCERT based statement. Next question, the average thermal energy for a monoatomic gas is. So for this, again I'll show you a direct statement from NCERT. So, and this is the statement. Now we can see that molecule free to move in space has 3 translational degrees of freedom, and the average of each such term, or we can see that in thermal equilibrium the average of each such term is half kBT. So what we are going to do is the average thermal energy for a monoatomic gas. We know that monoatomic gas has 3 translational degrees of freedom. A monoatomic gas has 3 translational degrees of freedom, which is multiplied by half of kBT. Each translational degree of freedom or rotational degree contributes energy which is equal to half kBT, where kB is Boltzmann constant and T is the absolute temperature, that is temperature in Kelvin scale. So 3 into half kBT, which is equal to 3 by 2 kBT. Now moving on to the next question, 98. The mean free path for a gas with molecular diameter d and number density n can be expressed as. Even it's a direct NCERT based statement, which I'll show you now. So you could see that L equal to 1 by root 2 n pi d square, where L stands for mean free path. 1 by root 2 is constant, you can see pi is also constant, n is number density and d is the diameter of the molecules that are involved. So all these questions are directly based on NCERT text lines. Now next question, two cylinders A and B of equal capacity are connected to each other via a stopcock. A contains an ideal gas at standard temperature and pressure B, and A contains ideal gas at standard temperature and pressure. So there are two cylinders, one is A and the other B. Bear with the shape of the cylinder now. So A and B, one that is A has an ideal gas at standard temperature T and pressure P. B is completely evacuated, there is no gas in B, and there is a stopcock that is connecting both A and B. The entire system is thermally insulated. Whenever you find a statement thermally insulated, it is going to be an adiabatic process in general. Let's also check it via this question. The stopcock is suddenly opened. The stopcock is suddenly opened. The process is. Now there is a ideal gas. There is an ideal gas at cylinder A. In cylinder B, there is no such gas. It's completely evacuated. So when the stopcock is removed or opened, the ideal gas moves from cylinder A to cylinder B. As a result, the pressure is going to decrease and there will be a change in temperature. Also, the volume of ideal gas is going to change. So it could not be isochoric process because the volume before it was compressed, and due to the diffusion of ideal gas there will be an actual increase in the volume of the ideal gas because the gas occupies double the space. The gas distributes itself throughout the space available, so it's not going to be an isochoric process. It's not going to be an isobaric process because pressure will not remain constant. It's not isothermal process because When pressure changes, volume changes. Pressure changes, volume changes. Nr remains constant, meaning temperature may change, may not change. Here it does not change because it is given it is thermally insulated, meaning there is no movement of thermal energy inside or outside. The energy remains constant. So it is going to be an adiabatic process. I'll also show you an NCERT based X line in here. So you could find finally if the system is insulated from the surroundings and no heat flows between the system and the surroundings, the process is adiabatic. You could find the word insulated in adiabatic process definition. A process in which the temperature of system is kept fixed throughout is called an isothermal process. Insulated word is not found in this definition. It indicates that thermally insulated stands for an adiabatic process, and there is also an NCERT based question, exercise question, two cylinders A and B of equal capacity connected to each other. Almost the same question. If you understand this question, you will be able to do the a neat question. And that's it for today. Now you could expect several more questions from NCERT textbook physics class 11 part 2 in this channel. Subscribe for my videos and thank you.